story of Trooper. Pretty much up until the age of 10 years old, I was constantly bugging my parents for a dog, like constantly. I was always wanting a puppy, but we were a cat household and they just simply did not want to deal with a dog. I knew there would be some point in my life where I'd be getting a puppy. It was just a normal Saturday afternoon. My family and I were heading out to go to a baby shower, and then my sister noticed a brown little furry lump on our neighbor's porch. Pouring rain and it was windy, just uncomfortable to be outside. And I was like, oh my gosh, is that a dog? We carried on, went to the baby shower, and we came back a few hours later and he was still there. This dog was still there.
Yes! Good boy. That was so good.
My sister and I then began coaxing him over to the house. About an hour later, this guy finally decided to come over and trust us. He peed on our porch because he was so scared. It was just a 6-month-old little puppy dog who was abandoned in the neighborhood. Someone dumped him on our neighbor's porch. Who could abandon this little face? And he was such a good puppy too. So what did my sister and I do? We immediately FaceTime my dad. And he's like, no way, no, I don't need a dog. I don't need a dog. And he just fell in love with this dog. We had posted everywhere, so we went to the vet, checked if he had a microchip. He had no microchip. Nobody was responding to our lost dog posts on Facebook. Nobody called. He became our hiking buddy, my first sport dog. He's what brought me into the dog training world, my photography journey. Walk ahead of you, do natural check-ins. He'll come back on his own. He just loves to be with his people. He grew up as an adventure dog and he's 11 years old. He's slowing down a little bit, but he is pushing through and continuing to be the best little adventure buddy. I've devoted a lot of my pastime into Trooper, whether it's been training, the ups and downs of dog ownership. I have been through it all with this dog right here. This last summer, we earned our first sporting title together as a 10-year-old dog. And he was dedicated as the club favorite of the day just because everyone loved the senior dog. There was a really hard point in Trooper's life where we almost lost him. Trooper developed a collapsed trachea, which essentially destroyed his ability to breathe. He was super sickly. I was maybe 12 years old at this point. I don't remember much of it, but I just remember being terrified that I was about to lose my dog. He collapsed his trachea from pulling on the leash so bad. I started training Trooper like crazy. Now he is an amazing dog on leash. He's not dragging you up the hill. He's heeling alongside. He just truly is the best dog. whether it's eating lunch up on the mountain and he's just chilling on the side of the hill for about an hour or so. Growing up in Alaska has been probably the best thing that could have happened to Trooper. He's been on numerous hikes his entire life, gone on several road trips. He's been fishing, he's been snowshoeing, he's been fat biking on the glacier. He's just honestly had the life that an abandoned dog deserves. Not only did Trooper grow up in Alaska, he grew up in a photography household. There's just hundreds and thousands of epic photos of him in these beautiful mountains. We just have all these beautiful memories to look back on of Trooper, and it's just something special to watch Trooper's life through a lens. Because not only is it great for me to look back on, but I can share the story of Trooper to you guys.